have time to get ready. My time is 6:20 in the morning, and let's do this. First, gotta make my bed. So it is now 6:30 and everybody in my house is starting to wake up, so I don't get to be quiet anymore. So the house doesn't get to be quiet anymore. Usually 6:30 is the time that everybody starts waking up, and I'm always like the one awake a little earlier so I can like get stuff done. So now I'm gonna do my makeup, and my makeup is pretty simple, I would say, because I don't use foundation. I just use concealer and like everything else, because like I have a mask on during the day, so it's like you don't see my face, so it's like I don't really need to put on foundation, you know? Usually it does take me a while to like get out of bed. Like there's some days where I wake up earlier, and there's some days where it's like I cannot like get myself out of bed, if that makes sense. And today was one of those like, oh, like I can get out of bed days, which is really crazy because I went to bed around 1 something, like 1:30. Like I couldn't sleep, so I like started watching like ASMR, and then I guess I fell asleep because when I was making my bed, all of a sudden my phone, I couldn't hear the speaker of like the podcast. So I was like, oh, what the heck happened? I found my AirPods in my bed, like they were just chilling in there, so I guess they fell out of my ears, but I got them and I put them away. Sometimes my eyebrows don't come out the way I want them to. Sometimes they come out like wonky, but then I use a big chunk of concealer to save the day, hopefully. But before I finish this, you know what I forgot? Primer. So let's put on some primer. Let me finish my eyebrows, and then it can be more of a chit chat. Get ready with me. I just found out that I'm running out of my eyebrow pencil, so now I have to go buy another one. I wonder if I can like make it last until like Friday, but I don't think I will, so I'm probably gonna have to go today or sometime during the week to go get an eyebrow pencil. But a little fun fact with my skin, I do suffer from, I feel like I mentioned this like in every makeup video that I do, or any video that has makeup. I do suffer from like acne and acne scarring. So I usually try to hydrate and moisturize my skin as much as possible, so it's not as noticeable, like my acne scars and stuff. And usually when I moisturize, like it makes my skin look really nice, like at least in the mirror it looks really nice, right? And then I just try to go on with my day and see how it goes. But sometimes, like yesterday, my acne gets really irritated, like flared up. Why? I literally could not tell you. Like my acne was so red and so like itchy. It was crazy. Usually I get acne like right here, and sometimes like up here. Like I couldn't tell you why. I know sometimes people are like, oh, like your acne correlates with like stress levels, which I sometimes believe, and then sometimes don't believe, because like I can be stressed and usually like, oh, if you're stressed, like you'll have like acne on your chin and things like that. I have acne like all the way in my forehead, so I don't know what's true and what's not true. You know what? It's probably as good as it's gonna get today, so. And then, but yeah, so today's Monday. Not really much goes on a Monday. Today I am going to help a friend pick out a Christmas gift, a birthday gift for somebody. So that's what I'm doing after work. Usually I come home and I just go to sleep. And it's really bad because that messes up my sleep schedule like crazy. Bronzer. OMG, yesterday I was looking at the New York Fashion Week like timeline, because like, you know, Jenna is gonna like be in Peter Doe's like show, and I was like hoping that they're gonna like live stream it, because I was like, oh, I want to watch him. They're not gonna live stream it, or at least like I didn't see anything, and I was so sad because I was checking to see like if Peter Doe's was there, and like I remember it was like on the 14th or something, so I was like, or the 13th here, 14th in Korea, so I was like looking at it, I was like, oh, like let me see if there's a live stream, but no, there's not, and I'm kind of sad because I wanted to watch him. I'm hoping like there will be one, or like somebody will put something up and I'll find it on Twitter, but right now there's nothing. I'm kind of sad because I wanted to watch him walk down the runway, you know, like that's so crazy, especially for him, and like it's a crazy opportunity for him and the rookies, like, you know, but there's nothing yet, so kind of sucks, but I'm gonna keep an eye out to see if like they release anything eventually. I hope they do, because I would love to watch it, or at least like they like vlog it and like have them like, you know how like Johnny did the Met Gala where he like vlogged it, but obviously like we could see the live stream, but like as long as like Jenna vlogs it, I feel like I'd be okay, because I do want to like see. But also if he doesn't, it is okay, because it's stressful. Like I've been seeing like a lot of things on TikTok about New York Fashion Week, people that are like in it, and it seems stressful, like being a model, so I wouldn't like be mad if he doesn't film anything either, you know, because it's crazy. But yeah, I'm super excited for him and the rookies to like walk the runway. Like I'm super excited to see like what pieces like Peter puts them in, because homeboy's body proportions, crazy. He looks so good all the time. So another thing that I'm excited for is 127's album. It comes out on Friday. I'm super duper excited. Oh my god, Blackpink's album also comes out on Friday. But I will be at Target right after work getting that album, the 127 album, because I think Blackpink's album is like $30, and that's only for one version, and there's like 4, so that's gonna be like $100 and something, but 127's are only like 20, and I have a gift card, so I'm gonna use my gift card for the albums. But I'm super excited. Am I still a little bit salty that the Link tour, that they're only doing two shows in the States? Yes, I do understand that. I have seen it, like I've seen the Link show, kind of, I think. No, I have, because last year they had like the live stream when they performed in like Korea. So I have that, and I watched it. It was like around Christmas time. I was like in the it was like in the 20s, I think, or like early 20s, late teens days of December. And I remember I watched it with a friend of mine. So I have seen it. Like I have watched it. I think they have like a VOD or whatever, like when I bought it. So I could literally watch it if I wanted it to. But I wanted to see it in person. But it's okay. It is what it is. Also, I don't know if it's tea, but I saw that apparently there's gonna be like an SM town in like America. I don't know if they're gonna do multiple stops or they're just gonna do like one stop. I would hope that they would do like multiple stops, because like, you know, but I don't think they would. Like, you know, I don't know, I think it was like the Twice Lights tour, which is not the most recent Twice tour, but the tour, oh, my eye is itchy. After that, Twice only went to like a few cities, like three or four cities, and I was like, oh, maybe they'll do something like that and like hit all the like points in like the States, like, you know, something on the East Coast, something on the West Coast, something central. But I think I'm asking too much of SM, so I don't know, we'll see. But I would love to go to an SM town, like to see Red Velvet, EXO, Shiny, like, oh, NCT, of course, aespa, but I don't know. It also depends like when it is, because like, you know, you gotta ask off for work and stuff, or I don't know, because also like in the future, have a lot of stuff planned. So I can't be like mixing and matching, you know? That was like the only thing I was worried about, like when I was buying tickets for like ATs and stuff. I was like worried that like NCT was gonna tour and it was gonna be at the time ATs and like Harry Styles was. And I later found out that they weren't even coming to Texas, so it doesn't even matter. But all right, it's starting to get light outside. Like look, the sun is finally starting to come up. Oh, you can't see because Mark Lee's in the way, but the sun is finally starting to come up. Here's my little windowsill. Now that it's like fall, the sun's gonna, what is the time change is gonna happen soon? So because of the time change, I think like the sun comes up quicker and like the day ends early. Not ends earlier, but like it gets darker faster. So I think we're on that route right now. But right now I'm gonna do my hair. But usually I just straighten my hair. And that's about it. Nothing too crazy. But my hair is getting so long to the point where it's like I'm missing sections of my hair to like straighten. And I know people usually they like section off their hair and things like that. And like I used to do that. Sorry for the interruption. It's a little toast break. Toast. My hair is getting so long to the point where it's like I desperately need a haircut. I just haven't, I guess, like I just ripped out a bunch of my hair. I just haven't found like the time to get a haircut. And like my hair is long. Like in my like last year, I think it was around this time last year, I tried dyeing the bottom half of like the bottom layer of my hair, right? So like down here, like the whole bottom layer, because I was like, oh my gosh, I saw like, I think Lisa's hair was like dark on top, light on the bottom. And I had asked my work at the time, because we weren't really allowed to have like colored hair. I was like, oh, like I want to do my hair like this, like can I do it? And they were like, oh yeah. And my roommate kind of had like a semi beauty license, and so, or like she knew how to do stuff pretty well, like beauty wise, with like hair and lashes. And so she was just like, oh, like I can, like, we can dye your hair. And I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I want to dye my hair. So we did it, but my hair was too dark to where it was not gonna like dye in one sitting, because we didn't have like, you know, the proper bleach, the proper like development. Like we literally just went to Sally's and bought like whatever was there, right? And so when we did like the first strand of hair, she was like, oh, like your hair's too dark, like I don't know if we'll be able to like do the whole head of hair. And I was like, okay. So she was like, let's leave it on for a little bit more, because like she was checking like every like 50, because we were leaving it for the 45. She was checking like every 15 minutes, saying like, but then when the 45 minutes hit, my hair was still too like brassy and like orange. And then we put toner on it to see if like the toner would do anything with it. And unfortunately it did not. The toner did nothing. It left it the same. I'm gonna put these back in my hair for now, just so I can have it out of my face. And so my roommate was like, oh, we might have to do more than one session. And I was like, ugh, I'm just impatient. Like I don't like walking around with my hair looking yellow, because like when I was a freshman in college, I did dye my whole head blonde. And so I saw as time progressed like how my hair was getting like yellowy brassy, and I didn't like that. So I was like, no, it's okay. So I just dyed my hair like a whole black blue, and then I would re-dye it whenever the bleach would come through. And in my hair, you can still see some of the bleach. Let's see. Like, I don't know if you can see it. Like, that's like a whole bleach section. But it's already like, it's only like this portion of my hair that's bleach left. And if I check it here, it's still up to like my chest, like my boobs. So it's like my hair's still long enough to where I can cut it and like I'll be fine. But I just haven't had time. Alright, time to pick an outfit. Okay, I found my gray slacks. So we're gonna make an outfit out of my gray slacks. So let's figure this out.